Well, hello. The time is 7:57. My name is Mimi, and welcome to the channel, as always. I'm just finding some music. To get us going. Hello, Kev. How you doing? Hey, Kirsty. Won't be long. Sundays have become magic night. Ooh. Right. Put that there. Oh, did you, Kirsty? Sorry, mate. I was getting everything ready out here. Playing Magic, the Gathering Unsent. Ah, right. Okay. Oh, that's really good, though. I'm really pleased, Kev. No, I know. It'll be on in a sec, Kirsty. 1 second, mate. I'm just making sure I've got my cup of tea sorted and my cigarettes and everything else. I need to make sure my chair's a bit closer for this one because of using the machine. I need to be fairly close to it to change the threads when it's needed. No, of course I can't, Kev. Come on, this is me. Right, let me see how close this is. Ooh. There we go. How is everyone? Got lovely white t-shirt, and I've also got a black t-shirt, but I think I'll do the white one today. I do want to do two though, just in case I know one isn't washed and dried in time for a Sunday or whatever. Hi, Nelly. Yeah, of course they are. Don't matter about anything else. I can sit here chatting for 2 hours, but I need me tea and me smokes. I don't like this one. Let's find a different one. See, you forgot the music, Kev. The music's got to be there as well. Pic's a bit fuzzy. Okay. I'm on Wi-Fi tonight, but the modem is literally just there. So it should be okay. I think we've all escaped tonight, haven't we? Cough's still there. What can you do? Right, what's this one? How long's that one on for? 140, that'll do. Oh, it's all right now. Oh. Probably got spooks around me and it's focusing on the spooks, not me. Nearly run. I love that. So yeah, tonight you're going to be focusing, you're going to be turned around that way, and you're going to be focusing on the embroidery machine tonight. The only thing I'm going to be doing is, it will all become apparent, but the words that I'm going to use you're not going to understand. Harpooners. I'm going to be hooping the t-shirt, and then we're going to be setting up the embroidery machine. I'm going to be showing you everything that I need to do. I've got my USB stick with the designs on it. See, you can't, you got to give her props, Kev, because she was sharing it out for me. So, you know, that's why she's a bit late. I will back her up on that one. Any other time, she's got no excuse. Oh, brilliant, Kirsty. Onwards and upwards, eh, darling? Well, yeah, exactly, Nelly. So, you know, nothing changes really, does it? Oh, were they polka dot frogs? Was it the polka dot ones? Was it the polka dot shorts? Just asking. That's the chair. You know the deal. Hi, Shandy. It's been a busy one, Kirsty, this week. It really has. But it's all good. Next, he'll want me name and number. Right, chat keeps jumping for some reason. It keeps sort of going blank and then coming back again. So I don't, and there's a fly in here that's really peeing me off. So I don't know if it's because the polka dot ones, I thought so. I don't know if it's because I'm on Wi-Fi. I busted the cable. Like I said on Thursday, I broke it. What can I say? So we're going to have to put up with the Wi-Fi, I'm afraid, till hubby finds the other one for me. I'm sorry. That bloody chair is going to get me in trouble one day. She's still having problems, Kev. Or is it just because it's daylight still and she don't want to go to bed? So, you know the drill. I'll have this and then we'll get started. Yeah, we'll have her. You just got to bring her down. We'll have her. She'll be fine by the time she comes home again. She'll be sorted. Oh, she's not. That picture that you, was it last Christmas of her scared of the gonk? That was so funny. She looks so cute. It's like, why is this thing standing here with me? That was so good. Did you as well, Shandy? She was on about my chair, but if you're admitting to trumping, then... Oh, dear. Angela. I'll chuck her in a box and post her. Perfect. I'll have her. And then when I'm tired of her, I'll stick her in the box and I'll send her to Frogs. I'll get her sorted. It'll be fine. Yeah, I think I might make a rule actually, Frogs, where if you come on, you need to forget about all your problems, forget about what's going on in the world, sit back with a cuppa or a coffee or a drink, whatever it is you want, and a snack, and just forget about everything else. What do you reckon? I think that sounds like a good plan. Eh? Yeah, that's fine. Bring her down. I'll have her. That's exactly it, Kirsty. You are fine. You are. Just sit back, relax, and just chill. It's okay. Honestly, everyone has their own stuff to go through. But on a Sunday, we forget about it. We come on here and we have a giggle. Yeah. So I've got a really, really cute design. That is copyright free because I have checked. Sorry. And I'm going to be putting that on. Hold on. Just choked myself, you know. It happens. So I'm going to be putting that on with Mimi Ray's Crafty Corner. Hopefully I can sort of put it around it. Fingers crossed anyway. It's going to be a lot of rehooping. A lot of stabilizer. Well, I hope not too much, but you know. Oh, were they for me, Ange? Thank you. Or is that for one for me, one for Frogs? Because I like sharing. Ask Nelly. Wilfie Pepperpot. Don't ask me why I just said that. Brought a clock for show and tell. Oh, did you? What are you buying a clock for? Was you still setting up that petition, Shandy? Because I want to sign it. So after the concern on Thursday, I did message Cass and she's doing okay. Told you, she's a fighter, that one. She's fine. For letting Scotsman, it's Mimi time. Oh, right, okay. He doesn't have to come in, honest. I have meant, yeah, no, but the one that we talked about. Because that's, well, to me, that's the important one. I know. On Thursday. That was mad. Too much milk in that one. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you around and we're going to get this started. Okay. That is if I can do that without dropping everything. Right, how is that? How are we looking? Right, let me just go on to YouTube on my phone a sec and have a little looky. Ooh, fancy. Well, you're going to have to get your crayons out, Ange. Come on. You're slacking, aren't you? Right, so I need to stretch over you. Sorry. We'll use that one because the other one's got spray on it and it doesn't exactly look great. I've got to clean it still. Thank you. Right, so this is the hoop. Okay, you untighten here. I can't see comments that much. And you take the center off. All right, this is what the t-shirt goes in, and this attaches to the machine by two little clips here. Okay, and in the envelope, I just use an envelope because it's a lot easier for me. We have different types of stabilizers. So for t-shirts, I use, this is called tearaway stabilizer. Okay, and then on the top of it, it makes it look a bit shiny, but for every embroidery design I do, this is soluble stabilizer. Okay, so what you do with this one is it goes on top of the design, and then once you've finished your design, you can either pull it off, which is what I normally do, or you can soak it in water. But warning, this can over a long period of time clog up your sink, so I'd suggest using it like, I don't know, trying to peel off as much as possible and then stick it in the washing machine afterwards. Okay, what is Nelly doing? Never seen posh in her life. Who's a bucket? Honestly. So there is also a different stabilizer here. This is what I use for more intricate designs on the back of t-shirts. This is cutaway stabilizer. Okay. Hi, Llama. So this one you can't tear off. This is cutaway stabilizer. That is a different machine, Llama. This is my embroidery machine. But I won't be using this today because it's just for me. So I use this for other people and their t-shirts. But for me, I don't need to. Okay. Right, so we've got one piece of soluble stabilizer and one piece of tearaway stabilizer. Let me put the rest of this away. Flush or flush. Right, so that goes in the back there. So I've got USB stick, which goes in the side of the machine here to let it know what it needs to do. I have the screwdriver for the bottom of the hoop here. Okay, and then I've got some embroidery scissors. And I've also got my bendy scissors. These are amazing to get underneath here when I need to cut off a tail ending or something. Okay. Right, so first things first, I am very sorry but I need the loo. And I'm going to do it now before we start anything. All right, see, look, my hair's coming out, man. I need to bleed in. Right, so I'm going to leave you there facing that. Okay, where's my mouse gone? I'm just going to mute, all right? I will be back. Frogs, just pop in loo. Cool, yeah. What you been doing? I see. Right, so I'm going to plug the machine in. Take that hoop off of there before it starts up. And then the first thing we need to do is I need to make sure that I'm on the right internet. Yeah. No. Men are for security. I nearly said something. Your scissors are being your security fund. Oh dear. Right, so let's switch this on. That's the machine coming on. Can you see that? And it says the carriage of the embroidery unit will move. So we press OK, and then it redirects itself into the right position. Okay, so I'm going to plug my USB into the side. Oh, if I put it around the right bleeding way, get in there, you what's it? Right, can you see up here? Yeah. Bang. Right, so there's a little USB sign here, which I need to press. And it says retrieving pattern, please wait a moment. And the pattern's sitting right there for me. Okay, so we press the pattern and then we press this little pocket design at the top. And that converts it from USB to the machine. Okay. What's that? Can it be custom programmed on a computer? You made me just two. No, I didn't. No. Right, so I can take that out now because that's now sent it from the USB to the computer on this. What it is with this one, Llama, is it does have some pre-programmed designs on it already, but then you can get like programs on the computer to create your own designs, okay? And then you convert it from to computer or PC to USB, and then USB onto here. All right. So it is that easy to get. She's posh, yeah, right. Dog ain't even here. Behave yourself. It's that easy to get a design from PC to embroidery machine, okay? Right, so I'm going to turn you around just a little bit more because I need to hoop this t-shirt. So I'm going to move the black one out of the way. Put that up there for now. I'll do the black one another time. Right, so that USB can go up there out of the way. So what we need to do is we need to, I don't use rulers and stuff to find out the spacing to put the embroidery design on. Hi, Wilf. I just normally eyeball it. Okay. Right, what we need to do is we need to undo the screw on the bottom of this all the way or as much as possible, okay? And then we take this part off. So this part you put to one side, save for a minute. And then we need to get the tearaway stabilizer onto the hoop in the right position. So this is all pre-cut. I have a massive roll of it. I don't know if you've seen it. It's normally up here behind there. And I just sit in the front room with a cup of tea and just pre-cut it whenever I need it. What, you take your eye out now? I know we're keeping an eye on things. Well, there you go. My counterfeiting empire crushed before it began. Oh no! What'd you do? Mad-eye Moody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the top part of the hoop to just push it in there. Doesn't matter if the stabilizer's crooked because you're not going to get to see that. She's doing really good, Ange. Thank you. So then this is just what I do, okay? This is not what everyone does. This is just my preferences. So I tend to fold the stabilizer over the back just so that it stays out of the way. Okay. And then we need to figure out where we're going to put this design on the t-shirt. So I might do, oh, thank you, Guns. You're sharing your hairs with me. Lovely. I think I'll put the logo on the left-hand side. Maybe Mimi Ray on the right-hand side. Or all on one side. I don't know. We'll have a look afterwards. Shorts aren't very becoming on me. Oh, do you not like polka dot shorts either? Oh, man. So I keep this part on the hoop. Yeah. And then all we do is we stick it up the t-shirt. Don't worry, there's no one in it. I promise you. It wouldn't be laying on the table if there was. I'll point you down a bit so you can see what's going on. They do, don't they, Kirsty? All on one side or a bit of back level. That's what I was thinking, Nelly. Right, so we need to just... I'm going to take the top part of the hoop off now. Okay, and then we need to straighten this up. So I use the sides of the t-shirt Gunner, I love you, but I don't want your hairs on a white t-shirt. Thank you, mate. So if I was to put that on there now and not think about it, that's going to be crooked and in the wrong place. Yeah. So I need to just adjust this slightly. Let's see. So if I push that on now, like I say, I don't use rulers or anything. Did you hear that stutter then? Sorry. I don't use rulers or anything. I just eyeball it and see how it looks, basically. But I want this to be a little bit crooked on purpose, purely because I'll be wearing it on a Sunday for the channel. So I thought, well, we ain't, like, all of us are weird anyway. So if it's a little bit crooked, it doesn't matter. With polka dots, big ones. Oh dear. Right, so I think that does just need moving just a tad. So I'll take the top hoop off and I just move that just a little bit. Right, so I think that looks okay. So if I hold that up, you can't even see what I'm showing you. That's bleeding good, isn't it? Okay, so the neck of the t-shirt's there. Yeah. So then what I need to do is I need to take the top hoop off again. I need to put the Soluble Stabilizer on the top, purely because when the embroidery design is working its magic, it shouldn't rip the fabric. With both stable, you have to put cutaway or tear away stabilizer on the back anyway. But with the Soluble Stabilizer on the top, it just helps that little bit extra to protect the embroidery design while it's being stitched out. Okay, hi Jerry boy. Are you advertising someone else, Nelly? Am I going to have to block you? Hmm? Come on, own up. What you up to? Do you know what? That was in my head earlier. Right, so the soluble's on top. So what we need to do is we need to get to the bolt down here again. And you can't see yet again. I'm no good with these camera angles, honestly. Right, so all I'm doing is tightening it to a certain point where I can with my hand. And then using the screwdriver. There's a circus company who sell use. Ah, right, okay. Right, see, these bolts do tend to stop working after time. Shandy. So all I do is I call up Brother, the company who made the embroidery machine, and get new ones. There's something like £2.70 something. So it's not expensive at all. Right, so we've got the tear away on the back. We've got the other side of the hoop. And we've got the Soluble Stabilizer with the top half of the hoop. What you need to do with this is make sure, they call it drum tight. So make sure that when it's screwed up properly, it sounds like a drum, yeah, or it's as tight as a drum, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to check the colours. You've done this with me before, I know you have. Oh, I just nearly threw the camera off the top. Sorry. Right, so it's got the design. Let me move you a bit closer. I'm not moving the machine because that's set now. So when it's on and when it's stitching, you don't want to jump around it. You don't want to knock the table. You don't want to jolt it at all, because then all the stitching will get knocked out of line and it'll look pants. I'm moving you closer, llama. Behave. Right, can you see that now? I will move it round just a touch so that hopefully you can see it. See, I've done it really carefully. Right, so it's got what hoop size I'm using. It's got 1 out of 2 deep rows, which is the colours that I need. Okay, can you all see that all right? Did it hurt your eyes, llama? I'm sorry you had to see that. So then we've got the first part of the stitching that it's going to do, and then the main picture. Because this is only 2 colours, I picked an easy one, or a fairly easy one. Yeah, it's only 2 colours, so we've got the first part of the stitching and then the second part. Okay, so it's got up here colour check, it's got a pair of scissors with a zigzag line, and then adjust. So we're going to do a colour check, and it comes up with arrows. So the first colour is deep rose. So I'm going to use, see, I tend to pick my own colours sometimes. So that's the first colour I'm going to use. And then we use the arrow, and that says black, which is easy peasy enough. I think, yep, there we go. So they're the 2 colours that I'm going to need. Okay. So then we use the back button here. And then that just takes off the 2 arrows and gives you back the options again. So I'm going to adjust, and then I'm going to press the layout. Okay. I'm hoping you can, oh sugar, you can see this okay. So you've got the design up here. Again, the hoop that I'm using, size, layout. Okay. You can turn it 360 or you can turn it halfway. The bottom one here lays out the area that it's going to be stitching. All right. And then obviously the big arrows mean you can move it up, down, left and right. Okay. But I'm not going to mess about with any of that today because I don't need to. Llama. Oh dear. That's really kind of disturbing. Right. There we go. Move you back so you can see it. Right. So what we need to do, first things first, is... Oh... Right, I need to get this underneath, so move them out of the way. So because I don't want to do the back of the t-shirt, we need to make sure that that's how it goes on the machine. Okay, and we also need to check that we've got a full bobbin in here. Does Mimi really think that any of us are following a word she says? Well, I should bloody hope you are, Nelly, because if you're not, you're getting a kick up your a-hole. Do you understand me? Right, so I'm going to go from the back purely because I've moved all the excess fabric to the back. So then I'm going to clip that on. Please excuse my arm. Sorry. Right, so that's clipped on, okay? You can all see that. I'm going to just run my hand underneath it to make sure that no other part of the t-shirt is there. And I'm going to get a clip. Oh, that's too small. I'm going to clip all that up just to make sure it doesn't slip under the needle. All right. So make sure all the excess around the edges out of the way, and then we're going to start with our colours. Yeah, but he was well scared. Yeah. Right, so as with a sewing machine, as I've told you before, I know most people don't have a sewing machine, but goes on the top and then we go along and we do a zigzag and back down. Okay, that's with all machines. Sorry, I've got to put an airband in because this air is kind of annoying me. It's getting in the way and I keep flicking it out of the way and my hair's falling out. So right, so oh, this thread's ready to go. It keeps falling off the spool. Right, so like I said, we do a zigzag, okay, and then luckily this one has a threader for me, so we hook it round up and we break it off the side there. We put the needle down, oh, push the button and it threads it all, and then I just make sure that that is underneath the foot, and then as you can see, as I put the presser foot down, the light changes from red to green. Okay, so obviously if the foot's up, it's not ready to stitch because the foot's not down. So as soon as you put that down, it's ready to go. So I will say, if you do not like the sound of machines or any of that sort, then please mute yourself. Yeah, because this is the whole point of showing this. It does make a noise. It's not a huge noise, but it sort of sounds like a train. Okay, so if you don't like it, please mute yourself now. Right, ready? Let's go. See, it's not that bad. Right, I'm going to move my arm out of the way 2 seconds. I'm just taking off that thread tail. I'll move you closer a little bit, all right? But yeah, it will be a little bit, I mean, it's not that bad, but I obviously can't lift you up because you're heavy. Holding 12 people, you're heavy. So, no, that won't be happening. But I am trying to hold this out of the way for you so you can see what it's doing, all right? Okay, so that's the first part done. And then it's telling me to change to black. So I will just move you back a little bit. Sorry, I know, backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. What can I do, eh? Hey, Liz. Right, so I'm going to put the rose back up on my holder, up on the wall. And I'm going to set up the black. So it looks like a bit like a dark blue, but I don't mind. Whoops, a daisy, go round, please, thank you. Right, ready for the next one? I'll do the same again. I'll let it go for a minute and then I'll cut the tail ends off. Hi, Warren. It's like a 3D printer for fabric. Yeah, sort of. Definitely. Right, let's go. So I'll let it do a few stitches and then I will cut the tail ends off the thread. Okay. Sorry, sometimes I just need to put my arm around there to make sure that the other side of the fabric's out of the way enough. I'm trying to do it so that you can still see. Sorry, hands in the way, I know. Choo choo. It does though, doesn't it? It does sort of sound like a train. What can I say? Right, sorry. That stabilizer at the front is annoying me, so I'm just going to cut it off. I don't need it at this point, so there we go. That's better. You can see better now, can't you? I love this design. Wait till it's stitched out. This design is gorgeous. Everyone got the blame llama. Well, I say everyone. There was a specific few that... But then to her, that's everyone, isn't it, mate? Oh, everyone. They all do it. Wrong. Do you know what, Wilf? You're not wrong there, mate. But I tell you what, if anyone comes to me and said, "Did you do it?" I'd be honest with them, either yes or no. You know, there's no point in lying about it. But then I suppose it depends on who it was and how they spoke to me, you know. We're nearly done. And there we go. So it comes up the top here, finish sewing, press OK, lift the foot up, and then it goes back to the original design at the front. Some designs have taken me 2 hours, 2.5 hours to do, depending on what they are. But I mean, I love, sometimes I can sit there and I can fall asleep to the machine, don't get me wrong, but I love it. This is my baby. I love this machine so much. Right, so before we do the Mimi Ray part, I'm gonna take this off, carefully pull it underneath the needle, okay, and there you go. So that's the design I went with. No worries, Nelly. Okay, so then what I want to do is I want to try and put Mimi Ray at the top and Crafty Corner at the bottom. All right, so if I bring you close to the machine again just for a minute, and then up here where it says, is it okay to delete the selected pattern? So I press OK, and then we've got loads of designs on here. Can you? Yeah, you can. This is where the design box is. Okay, so we've got flowers, baskets, a dove, a rose, welcome home. That's like a border type thing. Loads of borders. There's flowers galore, trees, bunches of flowers, and these are all pre-programmed. Like there's a little heart there. Butterfly, kitchen utensils, tea set, another rose, Cupid, eggs. Oh, what's that? That looks like a spooky ghost castle thing. There's a Santa and a turkey and a stocking. And so them ones are all pre-programmed onto the machine. These are the ones that I want. Okay, so I'm going to go for the cursive writing, and I'm going to make it small because I want it to fit under the hoop where I need it to fit, basically. So we're going to do capital M. So you can take it from capitals to lowercase, and you can have large, medium, or small. And I've just pressed. Okay, so then I'm going to take it onto lowercase, I, and then to find the comma, you just use your arrows to go along, and there's a comma, and it puts it up here. And I didn't need the comma there, did I? I need a space. That's what I need. So Mimi, and then we go back up to capital for the R, A, Y. This is where I need the comma. Is it going to let me, or is it going to be too long? There we go. So Mimi Rays. Okay, so then we go, you donut. Right, honestly. So we go adjust, and then we want to go to the layout because I want it to go right to the top of the hoop. All right, so that's moved it right to the top for me. So I'm going to leave that there for a minute because we're going to choose a colour in a sec. So now what I need to do is I need to move this hoop up so that I can fit it on there without the machine telling me there's not enough room. Okay, so do you know what, actually I don't know, let me test this out. Let's see if it'll fit, shall we? Because I'd rather not keep moving the hoop if I can help it. So let's test it, shall we? Best way to do it, I suppose. Put it back under the needle. Now the clips are right down the bottom. Okay, so make sure that's on straight, make sure there's nothing underneath. And then I'm going to utilise the option here that shows me exactly where the writing is going to go. Okay, so I'm going to press that and it does it all for me. And now that's going to cut over the top of the sewing machine, which is exactly where I thought it would. So now I'm going to have to move that hoop up. Okay, it's all trial and error with these things. You know, my hoop is a 4x4. So you can get larger machines with larger hoops and smaller hoops, etc. But, you know, well, this one's perfect for me. Right, so let's unscrew that a little bit. There we go. And then I can use my hand on the rest of it. So I'm going to take the top part of the hoop off. And I'm just going to lift the whole thing up and just move it down. Okay. So then I'm going to see, I need to pull the rest of the t-shirt down to straighten it up first. That would help, wouldn't it? Take that out. Let me straighten up the t-shirt. I'm not taking any of the stabilizers off just yet because I am still going to need them for the writing. Okay, so I'm going to tuck that under exactly where that design is and that stabilizer is. Okay, right at the edge of the stabilizer there. So that's just gone up just a touch. You do need to make sure that it's in the right place, and obviously I'm going to have to move it down to write the crafty corner underneath, but that's not a problem because as you can see I've moved that up fairly easy. Okay, well, fairly easy for me. If you don't have experience with this sort of thing, then yeah, it does look complicated, I'm not going to lie. And it was, when I first got the machine, I was kind of pooping a brick to use it, but once you get the hang of it, it really is an awesome machine. I love it to bits. La Marie, you're not behaving. Oh, come on. Right, so that screw's been tightened again, and then we're going to put it back under the machine, and I'm going to press that option again just to see where it goes. If you two are not going to pay attention, then I'm going to whoop your butts and kick you out. Okay? Whoops. Oh, that was a bit fast, wasn't it? Sorry if I made you a bit dizzy there. Right, so we pull that round to the top of the hoop again. I think I will change colour to do the writing. So that gets clipped on again. And then we make sure that there's nothing else underneath it. Right, so let's press that option again and see where we're at, okay? Oh, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. In fact, I am going to bring that down a little bit. Let's see where that takes it to. Maybe a bit too far. So we'll go up to 50. Let's just see. Yeah, I'd say that's good. I don't want it up too high because then it'll be on my neckline, you know. I'm glad you are, Wilf. Thank you very much. Wilf and Llama need a timeout. See, they're funny, but the whole the pro word further up, Llama. No. We don't have talk of that sort of stuff on here. When are we doing more paper cutting? Oh, I don't know. I keep asking everyone what they want me to do, and I don't get no bleeding answers. I love the fact that I don't have to prompt you all in the chat. But tell me when you want me to do paper cutting and I'll do it. Although maybe not next week because I think my finger's still recovering. Right, so we've got a little bit of dark pink on the machine. Kirsty suggested pink. But like I say, we've got a little bit of pink on the machine anyway. So I might go for llama. Sorry, that was me laughing. What about this sort of colour? You see that properly? What do you think? Or see, I don't mind like a purpley colour. What do you think? Purple or bluish? You decide. What do you reckon, frogs? Purple or blue? I know you concentrate on the chat, so that's why I'm saying it. Purple or blue? Frog says purple. Nelly says purple. Yeah, that'd do for me. Purple it is. I like purple. What can I say? Right, so we thread this again. I mean, like I say, there are bigger machines that you can get, and some of them you can add 6 or 7 threads at once. Come on, Mimi, concentrate. But that kind of wouldn't fit in my shed, you know. Right, I'm stuck up the top here a minute. Why are you getting stuck? Please don't do that. Thank you. I love the fact that it threads it for me though. I really do. I'm going to have to get used to the one on the sewing machine. I'm so used to just threading it myself. Right, do you know what? I'm sweltering. So I'm going to leave that for a minute. I've just put that onto the main screen. And I'm going to turn you around for a minute. There we go. Oh, sorry. I'm just grabbing that mouse a sec. Yeah, I'm going to have a break. Because it's hot work, you know. What do you all think of it so far? I love my machine. I think it's amazing. Absolutely love it. Do you think, Wilf? Don't know. See, that machine is one of my most prized machines. This is the chair. See, don't do it. I don't care what you think. The machine is, I love it. I really do love it. And the designs that I can make on it, the stuff that I can do on it is just, sorry, it's amazing. You've seen the Xbox design, you know, you've seen, I've done a video of a whole file of the embroidery designs that I've actually got on the PC. Seems so user friendly. It is like I say, I was cacking it the first time I used it, but no, it is so smooth. It runs so nicely. Shouldn't say that now, should I? Because now it's going to go kaput on me. But it is a lovely machine. What the heck are you eating to make that noise? It's the blood. It's the chair. See, look, it's a computer chair. It's the chair. You can't blame me. Frogs does it all the time. See? What we are going to be doing soon is, Frog and I have looked into, do you remember the wasp's nest that I done a video of? That's normally because it is poor Gunner. See? It's the chair. It doesn't do it a second time. I'm going to cry. See? Me and Frog have been talking. The little wasp's nest, the little part of the wasp's nest that I saved after I gave the rest of it to the local school, I'm going to be soaking that in resin. They got you. Yeah. The chair always seems to get me. It doesn't like me. It really doesn't. But yeah, we kept a small part of the wasp's nest, and I'm going to be putting it in resin to preserve it. So it's on order. It will be here very soon, but it won't be here ready for next Sunday, I'm afraid. So, and I never used it before, so I need a little bit of practice on it. So I'm going to get hubby to stick his finger in it. No, I won't, because that's cruel. But yeah, I'll be testing it first, and then hopefully one Sunday. Don't fancy dinner. I thought I'd have a tub of chocolate ice cream instead. What do you think? I could eat it out. You could have one of these to eat it out of, Llama. These would be perfect. Mini bulldog clips. Wooden pegs would interfere with the functionality. Yeah, probably. So yeah, we're going to be doing resin, hopefully, over the next couple of weeks. So if there's anything you do want to see, like seriously, tell me. Yeah, eat out of the tub. No one will ever know. So I haven't seen what you guys have been chatting about, or most of it anyway. Do you know what, Nelly? That is a really good idea. That's a lovely idea. Little lady loves the, I call them wet the beds. You know, the dandelions. Once they've finished flowering, and you get that little round, I don't know what they're called. They look really nice. Chocolate chip cookie dough. Huh? Oh, ice cream. There's me talking resin and you're saying chocolate chip cookie dough. So yeah, I don't know. There's loads of ideas. There's loads of things that you can do with resin, but I'm buying it mainly for that wasp's nest. So we'll have to see how that goes, really. Does it not, Wilf? Oh, I might make some Oreo ice cream again. Let me know when you're doing it. So yeah, that's an idea for over the next few weeks. If there's something that you've seen me do previously that you want me to do again, or you've got an idea, do tell me. Okay, because I'm just showing you what I do. That machine's going to tell me off in a minute. It's going to beep and say to me, you haven't touched me in a few minutes. I'd like to know your ideas. I know I keep asking, but you know, you lot come on the channel, you don't just want to sit there and see something that you're not really interested in, do you? Okay, so tell me. Oh, Liz. Yep, I've done that, Liz. Not Liz, sorry, Kirsty. Problem is, I've got a few indoors, but I need somewhere to put them when I've done them, or someone to send them to when I've done them. And I haven't. I've got 3 indoors that are still waiting to be put somewhere or put in a frame and put up, and I can't find space for them. So diamond painting's okay if I've got someone to do it for, do you know what I mean? Or a space to put it, and I just haven't. Frogs, your eclairs are amazing. They really are. Do you have any crafting project? What did I say about that word, Llama? Come on. I'm currently doing a dumb. See, my last one was a labyrinth one, and oh, I love it. I just need a frame and somewhere to put it. Yeah, just call it the peas, okay? Because there's not a nice word, really. I don't like that word at all. I don't mind you calling it the peas. I'll know what you mean if you call it the peas, okay? Or the pros or something. Yeah, just not that word. I don't like it. It's horrible. Right, so now I've had my break. Yeah, that's fine. That'll be all right. Who's reporting Wilf? What's that song? I'm not going to sing it. When Frogs, your comment. That's reminded me of that song. Right, let's do this. Come on. Crazy bunch. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Oh, I've lost me mousey. There it is. Yeah. Are you singing it? Right, so let's go. That's all threaded okay. Right, so I'm going to keep my hand there for a second, just so I can take off the end, like the thread tails. Whoops. Right, I'm going to stop that, and I'm going to use my crooked scissors to just chop that end off and press the button again. Sorry, just putting my hair up. It gets hot in here, you know. Llama. Oh dear. So this is just stitching out the M to start with. No, the other one, Llama. I'm not going to sing it at all. Has Nelly come back? I know, Liz, he's naughty, isn't he? He's funny though. I got it in my head. I can't help it. Oh, there you are. No, sorry, Nelly. I just didn't see you, mate. Just making sure everyone's still here. Kirsty's still here, is she? Yep, Kirsty's still here. Awesome. Right, so then it's going to do the gap. There we go. And then it starts off with the R. So it's done the Mimi already. Llama was the class clown at school. Oh, he was definitely the comedian, I reckon, Kirsty. Yeah, definitely. So my hand's here just holding this fabric out of the way. Oh God, no, you wouldn't want to with that, Llama. The unknown. Dun dun dun. Oh, you'd have to wear more than a glove, Wilf. Bloody hazmat suit. Oh. That's it, Llama. Right, so we're just coming on to the S now at the end. And no, my fingers are nowhere near that needle. Read your mind again. What the hazmat. So there we go. That says finish sewing. We go okay. And then I'm going to take this out because I'm going to need to adjust it again to move it down. So what we're going to do is we're going to go delete that. And then we need to do crafty corner. Okay. So CRAFTY. And then we find the space option and then a capital if this isn't too long, of course. There we go. And then we adjust, we go to layout and we need to move it right down to the bottom. Okay, so spin you around and there's the Mimi raised. Okay, and then I need to move the hoop right the way down so that we can get to this bottom part with the needle. And then once it's all stitched out, I'll show you what I do just to finish it off. Okay, so we need to unscrew this to loosen it off. Oh, thank you, Kirsty. Like I say, I love this machine. I really do. It is awesome with what it can do, considering it's such a small machine. Like I say, you can get massive ones with like 4 or 5 different threads on, and it has like a stand so you can slide the t-shirt on, and I don't need anything like that. I've got my little machine I'm quite happy with. Right, so I'm going to lift the top loop off, and I'm going to move this down. I'm just pulling it straight down, okay, so that it doesn't slide off balance or, you know, slide out of the way of where I'm putting everything. Because if I pull it off to the side, then obviously it's not going to be right, is it? Why is that wonky? Come on. Let's move it onto there so that it's straight. Right, so I did accidentally slide that off a little bit too much. What's going on here? Why are we crooked? Well, I know we're crooked, but there we go. So we need to move the hoop over just a touch. See, now when I pulled that down, I obviously didn't pull it down straight because it's not going on straight. So I need to make sure that it's straightened up. Nope. Ready for the next part. Because if it's not straight, then I'm going to have Mimi Ray's over here at the top and Crafty Corner down here at the bottom. Hey, Jim. How are you? Right. Come on, Mimi. Sort yourself out. There we go. That's straight enough for me. Might need to come down a touch more actually, because I think that's going to bump into the bottom of the sewing machine. So just pull it just a touch. And I think I've just thrown that off again. Yes, I have. Sorry, I'm just mumbling to myself, telling myself off because I'm not pulling it down straight and I need to be. So just telling myself off, you know. Oh, good. We aren't crooked. We're just strange, that's all. Who wants to be normal anyway? I've always said that. Honestly, normal is boring. Why would you want to be normal? So there we go. I'm just pulling that t-shirt down a little bit more. Sorted. Right, let's tighten that bolt up again. Make sure that the hoop is on properly. So there's me saying I might have to use more stabilizer and that when I move the hoop. Fingers crossed. I shouldn't have to. Oh, you're always labelled as that, Wilf. You're not bothered though, really, are you? Yeah, I'm vile. I think it's hilarious. I think it's quite funny. Oh, what's up? End up going because hubby was. Oh no! He's fine though. They had an ear infection. Ah, okay. Oh dear. What's he like? I don't know. Right, so again, we make sure that all the t-shirt is not stuck around the back and it's on top. So the clip has moved up to here because I've obviously got the design right at the bottom, so the clip moves up. There we go. Pull all this through. Yeah, wasn't you called mate, Llama? How is your new mate? Right, so let's see where this is going to go. Is it down far enough? That's the question. No. Okay. Right, so that's not going down any further. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Help. Apart from help. That's strange. Why is that not going down any further? Right. Okie dokie. So I spoke too soon. And I do need a little bit more stabilizer. Okay. So let's undo that bolt a bit more. Whoops-a-days. Right, so let's take that off completely. Let's make sure that we straighten this out again. See, some things are just trial and error. Yeah. If it doesn't work one way, then you keep trying and do it again. All right. These things happen. So let's grab the stabilizer again. And I'm just going to take a small piece of offcut for the back, okay? So I'm going to put this back underneath. I'm going to line it up, well, hopefully line it up. And then what I need to do is I need to add, let me just cut off these little parts. So I need to add this to the bottom just on top of the hoop, okay? Because if there's no stabilizer there, the machine will just completely wipe through the fabric, and I won't get nowhere. Right, so let's see how far down we've got it this time. Sorry, I'm not reading chat at the minute. I'm just sorting this out. So I'm going to need a little bit more Soluble Stabilizer too, which for some reason seems to stick to the envelope. Pain in the butt. Plop that there. Right, so let's pull this down just a touch more, just to make sure that we can get it where we want it. And put the Soluble Stabilizer on top, and then we'll see where we've got this now, shall we? And that's going right that way, so that doesn't work. So we need to move that way a little bit. See, now I wish the embroidery machines would do this all for me, because this would be perfect. Unfortunately, it won't. Right, so there we go. That is straight to me. So I'm going to make sure that the hoop is on properly. And we're going to screw this back up again. And your friend will never know, frogs. Frogs, would you like to rephrase that? although there is some screen shit, yeah. But right, back on the clips. Let's see how we done with this one, okay? See, now you know I said that one design took me 2 hours, yeah. That was without all the adjusting and everything. Right, let's see where this is going to go. That's better. That's right far down now. In fact, I think I'm going to move it up a little bit. No, a little bit more. Wait till it finishes. Let's go there. Right, so last little bit, okay? Let's go. I'm just holding this here a minute so that I can take off the thread tails. And yeah, sometimes I forget to bring this back to the main screen, but it's okay, it'll still do what it needs to do, okay? I'm autocorrect. I can, Kirsty. I need to test out the stronger needles that I've got for it. Okay, you can slow down a little bit. Thank you very much. Yeah, I need to test out the stronger needles that I have for them first, Kirsty, because I broke 3 needles doing the last lot. So once I've tested them out, then yes, I will happily show you how to make a twisted headband again, okay? Or you can go back and watch the other one, you know. That'd be great if you wanted to go back and watch that. Oh, thanks, Nelly. I don't mind doing another one. I've got to test out the thicker needles anyway, so I don't mind. It's a nice easy craft to do as well, so. Oh dear, Will. No, you honestly, you are helping, Nelly. You really are, mate. I mean, she could go back and watch that to get an idea of how they are made. And if she wanted to craft along with me, that's not a problem. At least then she'll know what fabric she needs, you know, how the measurements of the fabrics, the measurements of the elastic. Yeah. So yeah, if she wants to do that, I don't mind. Right, I'm just slowing this down a little bit because it seems to be going a bit fast. Fast is good, but sometimes fast can rip the fabric. Nearly done. Embroidery is complex, is it? Not if you get a machine, it'll do it for you, mate. They are quite easy, yeah. There we go. So it says finish sewing. Okay. And then we want to go back all the way. Delete the pattern because I don't need that. And then once we're back onto the main screen, it can be turned off because I then don't need it anymore. Okay, so we're going to unclip this. Pull it through really gently so that we don't pull the foot or the needle. And I'm going to take that thread off just purely because when I pack this away, I like to have everything neat and tidy, you know, because otherwise it will just be an absolute mess in here and I'll just get called a dirty mare. Right, so I will unplug it. Let me make sure I get the right plug first, otherwise I'll unplug you lot. Although that'd kind of be quite funny really, wouldn't it? And then I'm going to put the cover over it. The right way would help. And then once it's turned off, it can be moved and pushed back. Oh my God. Okay, what happened? Where are you? Oh, what happened there? Okay, did any of you see that? Because that just kind of went. Wilf, I've been on for an hour and 14. You've only just realised we're out in the cabin. See, you not pay no attention, do you? You didn't see that? My screen just went back to the home screen on the laptop, and then it decided to bring you lot back up again. Do you know what? Honestly. Have you, Wilf? Right, so we're going to unhoop this now. Let's pop that music back on. There we go. Right, so then this goes back over there. I'll put that away properly in a minute. Do I take requests? For what? Right, so let's take off the stabilizer. Sorry, you can't see anything, can you? There we go. So the inside of the t-shirt, obviously no one's going to see. So it doesn't matter where I cut the stabilizer and how it looks on the inside. Oh, no. Don't do requests here, mate. You have to go somewhere else for that. I only play what I've been given permission to play. Right, so then I'm cutting off the tail ends of the thread. Okay, so that's the inside there. What is up with that? Was there, Ange? So that's the inside, okay. Probably mine. So then with the soluble, okay. Well, I could get reported if I didn't have permission, Wilf, but I do. So with the soluble, all I do is just pull it, take it off, because it's not going to tear the stitches. It's not like vinyl, where if you wash it too many times it's going to come apart. Okay, this is embroidery stitching, and trust me, you got no hope of getting this off. Let me just lift that. I seem to get a better picture if I lift that up. So ooh. So then all I need to do now is these little bits of thread that are in between the letters, and anything that shouldn't be there, I just need to cut off. Okay, that's what these come in handy for. Okay. So then all the soluble stabilizer that's left behind I just normally use tweezers and take most of it off with the tweezers. This is like really, really intricate. You've got to get right in between the letters. Sometimes it's a bit more difficult than, you know, but with a bit of patience, you can get there. And I wouldn't suggest slipping with scissors in your hand. It's not going to go through that one. That's okay. Just join me. I know, Wilf. Join me. So embroidery can be put onto most things. Okay, as you've seen, I've done embroidered cushions. I've done Jerry Boy's t-shirts for him, which I showed on a live stream last year. And he's shown them on his channel as well. I've done cushion covers. I've done flags. I've done jackets. A whole list of items can be embroidered. It's just when you get to because my machine is small, things like really thick material that can't be done. Okay, but I can do most things. Right, so let's pull some of this soluble off. Are we all right there? No, you use music that's on YouTube already, don't you, Shandy? There's my tweezies. I can't see around you. You keep on asking me why. Oh, tell me why. Oh, and I've done Gemma a cushion for Bubba. Here, I ain't said hello to Batman tonight, have I? Hey, Bat dude. Jellyfish. Did Llama shoot off, did he? Or have I just missed his comments? Ah, cool. I may do some of my diamond painting tomorrow. Oh, you go for it. Right, I'm going to stop there with this because I will literally be here for ages pulling that off. So what I'm going to do is turn that off, and I'm going to face you the other way just in case that camera turns itself back on again, because I really don't want it to at the moment. Give me a minute, I'll be back with you. Right. There we go. We have a Mimi Ray's Crafty Corner t-shirt. And I'll be doing a black one as well. I weren't going to leave the camera on for that. No way. No chance. Not at all. But all I've got to do now is take all of the sorry, just got to take the rest of the Soluble Stabilizer off of the front, cut the threads that are in the middle. I'm not going to get close up because of the area that it's in. Obviously I have more what's the word, decorum, integrity than to do that. But yeah, I'll probably be wearing it now on the live streams. It'll be this one, and I'll do the black one tomorrow. Okay, well, tomorrow if I get a chance. Thank you. hair everywhere. So I just need to find the bin without breaking everything and chuck all that away. There we go. All tidy already. Oh, Shandy, not fussed, honestly. On the black t-shirt, you could use silver and white. That'd be perfect, wouldn't it? Because I couldn't use black on a black t-shirt. So yeah. It's it's an awesome little machine. It really is. And I'm glad I've shown you it now, because this is what I love to do. I love sewing. I love embroidery. It's just, this is me. This is me in my element. So, you know. So yeah. Now I've shown you it. I'm glad you all like it. Oh, thank you, Wilf. So I'm going to finish my cup of tea with yous. Have a natter with you. That's a good idea, actually, Kirsty. Silver and white. I could use a lighter pink for the flowers. Yeah. I've not seen chat most of the night because I've been concentrating on the machine, obviously. But, you know, you lot seem to have had good fun. So I'll have a cigarette with you and then we will shoot off. And we love being in your... thank you. I'm not even going to defend myself against this damn chair no more. I'm going to let the chair do what it needs to do. And if you think it's me, you think it's me. I'm not fast. I mean, obviously, if anyone would like, if you've got a channel and you would like a t-shirt, there are certain exceptions I will not do from certain people. But, you know, if you want a t-shirt, let me know. I'm more than happy to do it. The craft cabin is great. I need more than WD-40, Kirsty, trust me. I need a hammer. But hey, it's funny. No, I'm glad you all like it out here. In the winter, I will probably be in the house. Okay. In which case we might go back to using the phone just because there's not a lot of room out there. But we'll see. Because I do have a heater for out here as well. We'll play it by ear. Obviously, if it's snowing and it's too cold, I am not coming out here for love nor money. Nor YouTube channel. But yeah, we'll you know, we lasted for a whole year inside the house, so why not? That's the one, Nelly. That's the one I was thinking of earlier. But yeah, we need... no thanks, Wilf. I mean, it's small already, Kirsty. So if I was to put... It is insulated in between the wood and the brickwork. But if I was to add any more, it would just close it in a bit and it'd make it a bit smaller. The roof's not long been done. And obviously the internet's not long been done, so, and it has all been checked out, it's all fine. It's just obviously at temperatures under like 7 degrees, it will get pretty cold out here, and I'm not going to put myself through getting a cold for anyone. You know, it's just, it won't happen. But that's all right, we can stay in the house, it's fine. All the old videos, Kirsty, are all mostly all in the house anyway. So yeah. No, it's okay, Wilf. I let my husband look at it, I think. But no, it has been a great night. It is, Nelly. Exactly. Way too cold. Way too cold in the winter to come out here, mate. I mean, come on. You know, the great British weather and all that ain't too great. So no, it'll be in the house most of the time during the winter, and then when it starts to get warm again, we will be back out here. But I can do most of the stuff in the house anyway. Hubby usually carries my sewing machine in for me. You know, he's great. He helps out, bless him. And I've got a tripod and all that, so it's all good. Yes, I am, Wilf. And I have the certificate to prove it. Not that I would need to, because I don't have people doubting me. But anyway, I'm so glad you all enjoyed tonight. And I'm so glad you enjoyed watching what I love to do myself. I'm enjoying giving you a little part of my world. Yeah, it has been really good. Over the past couple of years, it has been really good. We managed great streams last winter indoors. So if it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. Well, there you go. It was good. It was nice. It was funny, wasn't it? It was pretty good. All the videos are still up. I don't delete my videos. So if you want to go back and watch any videos from last year, you are more than welcome. Okay. So, like I say, I've enjoyed tonight. I'm glad you all enjoyed having a natter. Right, go and eat something, Shandy. Excuse me, that tea's coming back. So I will say, no, I won't, because I've not had there's my cue. She knew. I will say, have a lovely week, everyone. Thank you for, again, having another look at my little world. Okay. Take care, everyone. Have a great week. Look after yourselves and each other. And remember to smile. Life is good. Over and out. Take care.